Hey, happy Friday. Just waiting for it to come up live. Hello, Rebecca. Is it Ilze? I can't tell if those are I's or L's. Well, welcome from Cape Town. And okay, Rebecca, that's fine, hon. That's fine. Thanks for coming. Happy Friday. We're going to work on the jelly plate. You're going to see some glare. I can't. Let me see if I can move this one a little further away. It's just so silly. It's either we don't have light or ugh, come over here. Okay. I don't know what that's going to do. All right. We're going to work on the jelly plate. I got to adjust this camera. Hold on. Sorry. You're going to shake a little. Bear with me. I got a different setup so we didn't get so much glare. So I just have to maneuver. Okay. That might be a little better. Okay. I'm trying not to shake it too much. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. You're welcome for the freebies. Can you guys hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. It says 5 waiting. I don't know why. Why does it say 5 waiting? Yeah, I have no idea. Let me know that you can hear me okay, guys. Do you have sound? It says my mic is working, so I'm not sure. YouTube's been so strange lately. I don't know why it says 5 waiting. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Hi, Susan, Donna, Maria. Hello. I love to journal and dream. Nice. Okay, good. Hi, Francis. Happy Friday. Good. Whew. Okay, we're gonna play on the jelly plate. The angle's a little weird. We're gonna have to work with it. Just, I brought out a bunch of craft paint. Okay, this time, so I don't have my Liquitex. We're just gonna work with some craft paint. I do have some Liquitex because I don't have colors like raw umber and black. So that's what we're doing. Hi, Care Bear. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. Hey, Katrinka. Hi. Nice to see you. Hi, Mary. Florida. Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, so I have 2 8x10. I also have some texture plates. This is funny because these came out of, my daughter used to have like a fashion when she was little. It was like a book and you could like make fashion for the dolls. And you can make dresses, like they would give you shapes to trace. And then these were texture plates from that book. And I want to try them today with something. So I have them. I've been saving them for a while. I found them because I had lost them. I also have this 3x5 jelly plate because I want to do some ATCs. I have a little round one. I have a little square one. I haven't used this. Look how clean and brand new that is. Woo! Love me a brand new jelly plate. And I have this 5x7. Get him out. Everybody in the pool. Everybody. We'll keep these over here. I don't know if I'm going to use the 5x7, but hey, Jessie. Hello, hello. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Gail. Oh, I put, if you guys want to make your own gel plate, because these are kind of pricey. Ooh, I put a magazine down. You can kind of see the text. That's so funny. I found some magazine pages I want to use. Anyway, on my Instagram, there's a reel today that is a guy who has a recipe to make your own gel plates. So they're pretty easy, actually. If you want to make your own gel plate or you want to test it, Go check that out. It's a story, so it won't be there tomorrow. So you want to catch it today and save it somewhere. Hi, Jenny. TGIF. Hi, Mary. All right, guys. So the first thing I want to do is I found some cool magazines that I was cutting apart, and I want to do some backgrounds. So, look. A bunch of words. I want to do some typography type stuff. No pun intended. And I tore out some magazine pages. Some of these I tore out because I want to use them on the Gelli plate, and some were just really cool. These magazines, this one's from 2004. Some of mine are from 1999. But anyway, I love this. It says, I'm stuck in the mood elevator somewhere between Grandma Loves Me and Things Could Be Worse. So that's not going on a Gelli plate, but I kind of put them all together. The keys are kind of cool. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to play with those first. I also pulled out some for another artist who I follow online, and I'm going to send her a little happy mail, but I'm not going to say who it is yet, because they work with magazines a lot. So, hi, Kat. Hello, Kat. Hi, Kat. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, that's great, Tiffany. As long as you could stay for a little while, that's fine. And if you can't, you can't. Okay, so look at this. I'm going to try this. So this is magazine paper, and I'm going to try to do a transfer with black. I was playing on here. Let's try this plate. I need something to first test this, because sometimes it comes out all weird. Okay, we're good. It's got a little yuck. Get that off. How's everybody's week been? Anything exciting happening out there in the world? Besides the fact that you guys are all amazing. Besides that. Whoop whoop. Love a gel plate. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, let's see what we get. This is just a craft paint, Anita's. I have had these paints forever. I have a little roll off. This is like a desk pad that I had when I was working in an office back when that color scheme was really popular. All right, so we're going to try this one first because I thought it was really cool. Let's see what we get. It's got a narcissus on it. All right, I think that's too heavy. Let's see. I hope it pulls it up. Usually a black will pull off the black. You want high contrast sheets when you do this. Hey, Nicole. Hello. Welcome. All right, I'm going to have to put something down on top of it just to get that little edge. Just a few seconds. Cross your fingers. Hold your breath. Oh, I think it's good. I think it's good. Look, we got the narcissus. Oh, I think that's got to go down a little more. We got some of it. The text is definitely coming through. All right. Now my hands are black. Oh, I think I messed it up because I put it down again. All right, that's okay. We got some of it. We got some of the text down here. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see. What else is in my pile here? Maybe I'll put some white over it and we'll see what we can pull. Actually, I had a nice like buttercream I found. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, buttermilk. I'm sorry, buttermilk. Let's try this. Ooh, well, Gail, welcome to your new addiction. All right, so these, like I said, these are just regular craft paints. So nothing fancy, no high end. I don't know why these Gelli plates are doing this to me right now. These are older plates. Usually they don't bubble and separate like that unless they're newer plates, but they're doing it to me for some reason. Oh, I got some black back. That's all right. All right, let's see. Let's see if we saved any of that plant. I have a bunch of old warranty books that my husband was trying to throw out. How dare he? I was like, what are you doing with those? It's like, they're garbage. We don't have these appliances anymore. Garbage? They are not garbage. Give me those. All right, let's see if we saved any of it. See, I put it down again, and that I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We might get some of it. Oh yeah, we got some of it. Okay, that's good. See? We got a little. It'll make a cool background. All right, I have a little thing over here I'm going to hang them from. So let's try that again with something more high contrast. It's an epidemic? Oh my goodness. No way. An epidemic of gel plates. They all just gave up at once. They're going to go on strike. It's the gel plate strike of 2025. Yeah, this one did it too this morning. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I don't use that one as much. So maybe it's because it's, I don't know. All right, that looks good. Let's do this one. Look at that. I'm not going to get anything on the bottom, but that's okay. Where is, I'm not going to lift it. Just going to let it go. Hopefully it'll come up good. All right. Well, I think it did. I think we did good that time. All right, where am I going to put you guys? Because I'm not using you. So, I'll put you over here. All right, it needs to dry. Yeah, so it's, you know, like when you get a new plate and it separates, almost like if you guys do paint pours, you know how it does that separation? It's like that. It was bubbling, and I'm like, why is it doing that on a brand new plate? I put too much paint. I'm spinning a lot. Yeah, I don't know. You guys see it? You know, YouTube's been so strange. We'll let that dry for a minute. Let's work on this one. I found some pretty colors. Let's do blues. It didn't want to upload my Tuesday. That's a lot of paint. And then I have this one. These are cool colors. It didn't want to upload my Paper Plate Tuesday video. So I'm like, what is going on? And so then people were saying they were getting kicked out of my last live. I was having trouble getting yesterday's video up. Yeah, so I don't know if they're doing some massive algorithm reset or something, but YouTube's kind of been a bit of a nightmare, at least from the creator standpoint. It seems like it's been fine when I'm watching other videos. Ooh, I like those little thingies. Hi, Susan. Welcome. So this is a gel plate They're used to make monoprints, single prints. Anything I do is to be creative and create art or fun stuff. There doesn't have to be a real purpose except that I'm having fun. But you can make a lot of backgrounds. You can make some pretty prints. The gel plate allows you to really, you can play on it with a bunch of things, which we'll do today. All right, I'm going to let that dry. This seems dry. All in the name of art. Do we need another reason? Nope. Yes, I hope so. Amy, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you. What color should I put on top of this? I have metallics, I have blues, I have yellows. I think I'm going to go with, let's do something really high contrast. I have some yellow. And that is why, and that is what. There you go. I'm going to keep that for... Okay. I woke up this morning with an itch for the gel plate. And since I'm not going to have much down here at the bottom, I'm just going to use some bubble wrap. Let's get rid of this sprayer because it's kind of shot. Need a new brayer, a new big one, new big boy. Oh, down here. You did. I'll have to check. Oh, you said red. Sorry. Tiffany will do more, trust me. Black and red would be good too. I like black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. All right. Good, good. Let's let this dry. Ugh, okay. I have some stencils over here too. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, Sandy. Hello, hello. That's cool. So we can do more on top of that. Not sure I like the way that the brayer worked there, but that's okay. I need backgrounds for ATCs. So we're going to be making ATCs at the 2 p.m. members only live. So if you're a member, you can join me there. We're going to make some ATCs. That should be fun. Over this, I'm going to put, what am I going to put? Think I could go red? You think I could go red, Tiffany, with this? You think I could go red over the yellow? That's going to be weird looking. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to try it. Purple? Purple. All right, I got purple. Oh, Rebecca! When you get home, well, you're home. I think you work from home, but when you get free, let's try. Why not? What the heck? What the heck? All right. It's either going to be gorgeous or not. I don't know. It'll be fun either way. And you can always print over the gel prints that you don't like. All right, so that's good. This is as good as any. I think I actually put, I can feel it. I put a mordant on here because I was doing some eco prints. I can feel the mordant. Oh, yay, Susan. I hope you play along. It's really fun. I have a cute one coming out for November. Not cute, but fun, easy. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be really involved. You can make it as involved as you want. It's going to be a good month. I can't wait. Oh, very interesting. Oh, look at her. Look at that. That's very cool. I like it. I like the grunge. I like the grunge I left behind. All right, so we have some yellow grunge. We're going to add in a little orange. And then I have this yellow. This is lemonade. I was shaking up paint this morning. Shaking. Trying to find out which of my paints were viable, because some of these, I was looking, they're from like 2011. But they're still working. They're fine. They're working. So that's why I have to do a viability test. My daughter and I were really into paint pours for a while, a few years back, and so we have a lot of paint and a lot of flow medium. I have like a bucket of that. Got a little gradient action going. It's still bubbling. Maybe it's the time of year. I don't know. Oh, that should be fun with the little hoopies there, little hills. Lemonade. All right, so these are the warranty books. Let's save that for something else. Hold on, let me get a regular piece. Put a couple of these up here. Do I want to scratch in it? I think I want to scratch in it. Hold on. This is just the silicone brush. Words, DJ, words. I watched a guy that do something with cornstarch on the plate, and I want to try that, but I don't want to try it in like a mid. I'd like to do that like at the end of a Gelli session. It was really cool. Okay, so we're going to do that. Oh, they do. Yeah, that's cool. The antique typewriter keys. Hi, Donna. I did not see you come in. Very cool. Okay. Let's take a pull. I want to take a pull that leaves some more grunge on the plate, so we're going to do that. Perfect. Nice background. We can build on that. We can build on it. We are builders. All right. What am I putting on top of the orange? What's a good color? What do you like? What do you like? Hi, Winnie. You can't hear you. You can't hear me. Hi. Hi, Linda. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, you gotta use up the junk mail, right? Brown. Okay, brown. That's a good idea. I have raw umber. Let's use some of that. And I think I have burnt umber, dynamic duo. We'll mix these two up and see what we get. All right, I'm going to get another layer of something here. Oh, I have this stuff. Let's use some of this. I don't know what was wrapped in this, but I saved it as soon as I saw it. I said, that's not going anywhere. Hey, Mick. So you let the yellow bubble wrap dry and then you added the next color. Yeah. Yeah, if you let the underneath layer dry, it kind of sets it so that whatever you add next can work. And then I'm going to move this over here. See if I can get it to leave. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so the more you let it dry between coats, the better it is. Sometimes you don't want to let it dry too much because you want some grungy. Look at that. That's fun. We'll leave that over there. Okay. Whew. I needed something to drink. Yes, you can. I have book page here. We're going to use some of that. Yep. Yep. Are you doing a peel off base? I am, Mick. So I followed Patty's direction and I have a peel off base. They're kind of looking, I was just outside raking leaves, so they're not perfect. But, all right, I'm going to put a color over this. And somebody said teal, I think. Teal. We're going with teal, Michelle. Something that looks like teal. Anyway, this is close, right? It says aqua. I'm calling it teal. Let's see. Thank you so much, dear. Distress sprays. Yeah, and you can use your distress oxides on the plates. That works really well. We can maybe try that. Ooh, this one's kind of transparent. That's cool. All right. I need a big brayer. Mine's so good. It doesn't want to play nice. All right, I have this packaging that I've had for a while. Save your packaging, especially the odd stuff. This looks like chain link fence. And I love it. There's really fun, grungy ones. All right, so that's the teal. How are we doing here? There's a lot of paint on here. It's all right, I'm going to do a grungy pull. Yeah, I saw somebody using alcohol ink, so I'm like, if you want to ruin your plate, because it dries it out. And then I also see people, you can, sometimes the stuff you use marks up the plate. So mineral oil or baby oil can get off anything. Not your paint. You can just wash it to get your acrylic paint off. All right, so, ooh, we got fun stuff going. Look at that. Looks like zeros and butterflies. That is really cool. I like that. Okay. All right. Hold on. We got this. All right, we got some grunge going there. Looking around. Maybe we'll throw, what do I want on there? I don't even know. Maybe some gray. This isn't quite dry yet. All right, we're going in with some gray. I got some stencils. We're going to use some stencils. You know, these craft paints are great to experiment with. They're not pricey. You can get them for under $1 sometimes if you find them on sale. You can explore different colors together without breaking the bank. All right, let me get a stencil. Go. Okay. These two are stuck together. Okay, they are ride or die. We're going to use them like this because they're stuck. All right. You're welcome, Amy. I'm glad you like it. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so glad you're here. Purple with gray. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see what we get here because I have some brown grunge under here. All right, so we'll leave him there. Oh, now you're going to come apart. Okay, whatever. That's cool. We can come in here with a little, soften this line a little. No, you're not going to soften? All right, we're going to do it this way then. Just taking a dry brush and don't be afraid, but be careful. You don't want to pierce your plate. So don't get too crazy with sharp objects. You don't want to be like, you know, you want to be a brute like me. All right, that's kind of cool. Create your own grunge. There we go. All right, we'll let that dry and then we'll come back at it with some purple and see what it does. We have the teal and I'm going to put something over the teal. I have so many colors. I have some metallics. I have berry. I have purple. I have gold. I have white. I have Inca gold. I have worn penny. That might look nice with the teal. Let's try worn penny. My grandbaby is a boy! Yay! Nice. So you got to see the little sonar pic. You should be excited. How fun is that, grandbabies? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. That's so fun. How fun. A new perfect soul. Hopefully everything is healthy and happy and mama and baby are good. All right. this and put it right over it. Let's see what we get. You never know what you're going to get. That's the best part. You guys are all so friendly. Don't forget to follow the channels that are here. Hi, Lynn. So I got Amethyst Raven in the house. I got, well, Love to Journal. I love to journal. Do you have a channel? Oh, I don't know if you have a channel. You're always in my comments, girl. That's great you're here. Hello. If you have a channel, shout it out. We love to follow channels. Well, this is interesting. It's not quite what I was expecting, but it kind of got muddy. I'm going to go over it. It's shiny, though. I'm going to start with a whole new. We're going to do Penny. We're going to do that worn Penny, if I can find it. Where to put it? Here. Going to go right over it. Wood glue. You don't have any of that. Okay. I don't know. You got any kind of epoxy glue? You want something strong. I guess you could just use your white glue. It's probably the best. It works for paper. So if you don't have wood glue. Anybody else? Oh, E6000, that might work. That's really strong glue. I use that in jewelry. Okay, now we have a nice, pretty, that one would look good if I go over it with some teal, I think, or because I like blue and copper together. Okay, let's try black. I'm just going to do black. I'm going to go over this with black too. Surprised I haven't brought out the Payne's Gray yet. It's only a matter of moments. Ooh. So clumsy. I'm a happy girl when I'm on the jelly plate. It's like you can't make a mistake. What about glue to stick vellum to a magazine cutout? Like to completely cover it or just the edges? Because I would use a matte medium. I love this process too because you never know what you're going to get, right? We're going to leave them for a sec. So who has a jelly plate? We, when I was first working on the jelly plate in the lives, we had a lovely crafter gifted a bunch of people in the Facebook group some plates. If you got one of those, how fun was that? She was so sweet. All right. I'm going to pick out, while those are drying, we can go through these. Look at him. I thought that one might be cool too with the birds in her hair. I don't know how well this will work, but maybe we'll do that one. These high contrast images do really well. There was one that had like a cool picture on the other side. Look at her. We'll do her too. Okay, let me grab. These are kind of cool too. I want to try some of these. There's a bunch of them. Where are they? Look at these. These are all out of my Mid-Journey magazine. It's really cool too. These I saved for the print. And this one has numbers I think I wanted. Yeah, so we'll play with those maybe. Ooh, this one I want to do. When is this from? 2003! Sears and Roebuck. Not here anymore. Bye-bye. Yeah, the waiting's the worst part. Maybe, but these are a mix of everything. So OnStar. Does anybody still have OnStar? These were some old magazines. Whoop. Sexy lady. That I thought was cool. I'll just do it from like there down. That'll make a cool background. And then I just saved some. We'll try Brooke Shields way back in the day. And then these I just saved because they were pretty pages. Look at these. When shabby chic was all the rage. It still is in my world. And then these were cool. They actually gave you like peel off colors. So I saved those. There was something else in here. Nope, that's it. Okay. All right, so we'll try those. Yeah, they're all magazine pages, which work really well. So they are glossy. All right, let's see what we have here, guys. I feel like nothing happened here. Oh yeah, you can see it. Probably should have went with something lighter, but yeah, you can kind of see it. These are good for like tearing apart as backgrounds. You can see how you can see that gray. So put you here. All right. And then this was the copper. Kappas. The kappas. That's nice too. I like that the metallics are coming through here. But I'd probably go over this with some more copper, but it's got to dry. I think it's I'm not going to pick stuff up if it's not super dry. So we'll put that over here for now. We'll do some more image transfers and try our hand at that. Very grungy. Look at this. I love this part. Gives you good pulls. All right, we're going to try the bird lady first. You don't need a lot of paint. I'll work these one at a time. Maybe I can pay attention. Hey, Jackie. Hello. It's still too much paint, but that looks good. The bottom, not so much. We'll see. We'll pull it and see. We'll try Brooke Shields. I'll try a little less paint. You can see how it's like, and it's still bubbling. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, that's gray. We don't want gray. Nope. Sorry for my arm. Okay. You stay over there. We'll try less. We'll try less. All right, Miss Brooke Shields. You don't want to leave these too long, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You don't want it to dry. You just want it to pull up some of the contrasting bits. Ooh, I think we did good. You can see her face and her hands well. Got her shirt in there. So that's fun. Let them dry. Was that just on paint or a matte medium? Everything is just on paint right now. I have the matte medium here, which is good. If you don't want to put a color over it and you just want the contrast, you just put the matte medium over it and then it'll pull it up. We'll try one. We'll do this one with the matte medium. And then it'll just pull it up. I'm going to use this one because the matte medium is just really an acrylic paint base. It's like without the color. Ah, that's cool, right? All right, are you dry, girl? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a little of this and we'll put it on white paper. Just want to make sure I'm not getting any more black off of this. And then you get a clear finish, but it serves the same purpose as the paint. All right, let's see what we get. Anything with glossy pages and high contrast. I try to look for black and white. But yeah, and you can also use laser printer prints. If you have a laser printer, those work well. But inkjet, you can go online. There's like a million people that say they can get it to work. And I've tried it and I've had less than success with it. So I always just get the magazines. There's always somebody trying to get rid of magazines, like the doctor's office. So if you can, get in with your receptionist and ask her if you can take them off their hands. Oh, this one came out good. Except for like the weird paint splatter stuff, but I even like that. You can't see the birds too well. Maybe we'll do it with Brooke too. But I like, you see it's still bubbling. You can still see it. I don't know what it's doing. Stop it. All right, that's that one. Let's do Brooke the same way. That's great. Could you use clear gesso? I don't think so. I don't know though. So, oh, come on. Really? Really, we're going to mess up the face? All right. I don't know that gesso would be the same thing because gesso has like grit in it to kind of get it to stick to stuff. So I'm not sure that would work. Try it. I'm all for experimenting. I also don't know what the gesso is going to be like for the gel plate though. I wouldn't want you to ruin your jelly plate. Did you buy it or make it, Tiffany? All right, Miss Brooke. I'll let that one dry. Moving on to this. We're going with berry. This is Craft Smart Plumberry. I also have mulberry over there. Oh, this is nice. What color should we put with mulberry? I have this. It's like a celery. I think that might be nice. Yeah, definitely. We all need a little patience. All right, I already have too much paint. I can tell. It's all good. All good. This roller likes to pick up paint on the side of itself. All right, let's do this first. I'll come over here. I'm not real good at gradients in any medium. All right. More stencils. What do I got? What do I got? Let's use these. I just cut these from some cardstock on my Cricut silhouette, one of them. It's usually the silhouette. That's fun. They look like those candy dots. Very cool. Let's see how Miss Brooke Shields is doing. Hey, Brooke. Hey, girl. Oh, this one's sticky. Ooh, I think we did pretty good. Oh, yeah, except for that little piece on her face that messed up, but not bad. Not bad. You put that down into a collage, that'd be very cool. Even the hands. Not bad. So, let's hang you up. All right. right, so I got berry and yellow there. Let's try a little teal. And what is this one? Also celery. Apparently I was in the mood for celery. We'll put this one here. And then pink. I don't have any pink. Oh, I have this pink. Purpley. I don't know. Let's try it. Yep. Nope. Nope. Bumpies. Right, so I'm going to get a stencil. Again, just cut out a pattern on my silhouette. And you can get stencil patterns on creativefabrica.com. There's a lot. Just look up silhouette or stencil, and there's like a lot of options. So you can make your own. They're not going to last forever, but there's some cool designs. And if you have a Cricut or a silhouette, you can just cut out your own, or you can just hand cut them. We're going to get out the stamps. Yep. All right. That's cool. All right, so this one I think I'm going to put some yellow over. And this one I want to go with a blue. I've got Victorian blue. Yeah, you can also paint. I am a beginner on the plate, honestly, guys. So I just try some stuff. It's like, oh, fasten your seatbelts. We're gonna try something. So I'm no expert by any means, but how do you learn unless you play, right? You gotta play with the gel plate. I love this thing. It's so fun. I really want to try the cornstarch thing. I also want to try, we're going to use the little plate and do some blocks. I think that will be fun. Wow, it's already 1 o'clock. How'd that happen? All right, let me get a piece of paper. I'm just going to put this one over it. Let's see. I think it might cover it up, but let's see. Let that dry. We'll put some yellow. I need another brayer. This one's got some bumpies, but we're going to use it. You're a newborn baby. Yep, definitely a beginner. There's so many good peeps out there on YouTube who do jelly prints. I just think it's a great little tool to kind of let's go this way to get some cool prints. And there's so many things you can do with it. We're going to play with the blocks and stuff, and we'll do some circles, and we'll get out the stamps next. It'll be fun. And on their own, sometimes they're, you know, meh. But when you put them in a big collage, or cut them out, or tear them out, or even do mark making on these pieces, it's really cool. That's not bad. It's got some cool bits. Okay, let me get out some stamps. Pull this one. Nope. Not ready yet. All right, I have some handmade stamps. So these are just cardboard. So this is that board that you make like science projects with, foam core. And then a piece of cardboard and just some foam stamps. And these make really fun designs. Yeah, and you have to, and like so many factors, right? Like the transparency of your paint, the type of paint, you know, how thick it is, how thin it is. All of that like weighs on how everything comes out. So there's so many factors. And when you're building layers, sometimes a translucent paint is better. But you gotta play. You gotta find out what you like. And so I put a little handle on them. And if you're really good at like carving stamps, like if you do linotypes or stuff, that's really cool. What else do I have in my magic box over here? Do I have these? Throw a couple of those down one edge. So I just did circles. I hand cut them, and then I used my hole punch to punch some holes in them. Super fun. Yes, red would be fun for it. Maybe we'll put some gold over it. Ooh, this one actually left a pattern behind. Almost like we did with the magazine. You see the dots? That's actually really cool. I'll go over that with white and we'll see what we get. We'll see what pulls up. Let's see. Oh, I have the white out. My squeaky floors. Running out of room. All right, Linda, have a good work day. Peace out. Oh, you're heading out too. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you gotta leave. Is there anything I wanted to show you guys? I forget now. I don't know, a little underwhelming, but we can use that. Let's put some gold on here. Gold, gold. I have Inca gold. I have 24 karat gold. What are you? You're white. What's this one? 24 karat. Why not? We'll do this. See what we get. It's a little transparent, so I don't know what's going to take over what here. Luscious. Luscious. This would be pretty for Christmas. Okay. It's gonna dry. Don't want to let it dry too much. Then your paper won't pull anything up. Okay, Amy. Well, check the replay. I'll be here for a little bit longer. All right, we'll let that dry. We'll go into, all right, let's build up some layers. So I want to go from dark to light. So we'll do some blues. Right. Yeah, I want some dark on the front. And let me just find some stencils before I start. I think I'll try this one. It's just some flowers. It's very translucent. I'm going to lose one of them. I'm trying to choose which one. This got bent. Okay. I hope it's pretty, Sandy. Okay. And then let's see what we got here. Oh, this one's neat. This one's nifty. It's got some gold. It would be fun if I had like a tree stamp. We could stamp on it with the Christmas tree, but I like that with the red and gold. That's really pretty. So we'll hang you up. For this one, I want to go maybe this lighter blue. I'm still here. All right. No worries. Tiffany, I hope you have a good night. Hope you have a fun weekend. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to draw in some grass on the bottom with my silicone paintbrush. See what we get. Let's see. There's not much on here. Ooh, that one's down now. It's pretty. We still have some stuff on there. So let's put down, I have this metallic white. This one's really pretty too. It's like a moonstone. It is. It is, Jackie. Yeah, I like the tone on tone. That's nice. These are really great to doodle on, or to use some colored pencils for shading and stuff. It's kind of cool. I don't know. You got to play. You got to play. All right. Let me get out my little guy here. And I must have put something. He's got some numbers on let's see if we can get that off of there. Oh, wow, Carol, you got to get yourself one. They're super fun. Thanks, Jackie. I'm going to leave you over here a second. Ooh, I love this color. Pulled up a lot of extra paint. See the shimmer? Those two would be good together. I can kind of weave them together. All right, you gonna come off? No, you are not. Okay, well, we're gonna work with it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a palette, and we'll put a block print over here. Let's see what it's gonna do. Okay, it works. I need something to stamp off on. Okay. So think of the possibilities, right? You could use a stencil on this and then press it down onto here. Okay. I'm just stamping it off on a paper up here to get most of the color off. Ooh, that's nice and grungy. Okay, a yellow maybe. Maybe, okay. Oh no! Hold on, guys. I picked up some paper on my brayer. We don't want that. I think I gotta change this sheet. Okay, hold on. Emergency, hold on. Oh, darn it. Come on. See the little bits of paper? I'm just trying to get them off. Okay, better. Okay, yellow. I don't know what got on this, but it does not want to come off. Actually, let's see. Okay, green. All right, and I'm gonna go back to this. It's mixing in the yellow now. All right, that's okay. Nope. Take this, maybe. Nope, too light. Okay, I need more paint. Let's try purple since these are all kind of meshing together anyway. Okay. Going back to the berry right here. So make some backgrounds, guys. Make some backgrounds. Check out a bunch of artists that are a little better at this than I am. Okay, let me take a piece of paper and pull this up. Cool. That's going to make a nice grungy bit purple. A baby jelly plate. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Little guy, little guy. I need more. Come on. Come out. Thank you. While you're fighting with me. Okay, I'm going to do quick again. Perfect. And then we'll go back in with some blue. I'm going to go over this with something. Let's go over with the matte gel, and then we'll see what it comes up like. It's always a big mystery. If you make little stamps from your foam, little squares, you could do a nice color block. You could do like a quilted pattern too. That would be fun. All right, let's see what this got me. Let's see if I can get more of this up. Me too. I do. I love the jelly plates. They're so much fun. Let's take this one. We'll make some circles with blue. I'm just going to put blue all over it, but let's try this. Cool. I think it needs more blue. More cowbell. Cool. I'm going to come down here in the corner. Oh, what are you doing? and maybe a half over here. Okay, let that dry. Let me stamp that off. Ooh, this is fun. This is going to be fun to draw on. I wonder if it's the paint that's making it bubble like this. Not bad. This would be good. I'd draw like floral, like vines and stuff with black pen. And then I could cut them out and collage them. Dry. All right, let that dry. Do I have any cardstock in here? Yes. I can. Yeah, I'll put it in a digital. Sure, I'll put it on the coffee page. I'm just going to do this. We're going to play with some colors. And then I'm going to go. Let's do entirely metallics. What do you think? That's too much paint. She said that like 15 times. She said too much paint one more time. I was going to pull my hair out of my head. Match the air bubbles underneath. Oh, that's fun. Gotta let it dry between. What am I putting over this? It's a toss-up. I kind of want to go with the metallic white, but the buttercream might make it look nice too, or just white. This one's white pearl. This one is pearl white. I have a purple. I have a dark purple metallic. Maybe that's what we'll use. All right, this should be really pretty. How could it not be? It's purple metallic paint. Come on. You got a 99.9% chance it'll be good. Yeah, these plates are not behaving well. All right, well, we're gonna pull it. We're gonna pull it. I'm going to use the pearl white. I'm going to get all this purple off of here first. Yeah, you can. And I've used an actual, just a magazine. I think there's an old Gelli printing video on my channel where I'm just playing with a magazine because it's kind of glossy. But you gotta, like, you're not going to get the pull effect that you're going to get like this. All right, so this is what I'm going to do here, right? And then over here, I just want to kind of blend it. Very interesting. See, this I don't like. That's easy enough to fix, so we'll fix that. But I hope you guys play with your jelly plate if you have them. Gotta use your tools, right? Blue. Do I have any kind of blue? Yes! Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like a kit. Yeah, that should work. I think that they were using them way back when. That would be great. Give it a shot. I can't really see this one that much, can you? Right, let me put some more on. Hurry. Hurry. Okay. I'm going with it's the paint. It's doing something with my jelly plate. Somebody's going to tell me. Somebody's going to know. Okay. This will be the last pull. Pink. Because I have to go eat me some lunch. Before I get on here and turn these into ATCs and ACEOs. Trying to think if I want to add anything. I think I want to add something to stamp on it. Let's see if I have a small stamp. Ooh, oh, you don't have a handle. Darn it. Maybe the leaves. I feel like I want to go in with another metallic color. So let me do this. I don't know how successful this will be. Ooh, maybe. Then we'll let it dry for a second, then I'll pull it. like that. I was going to do something with this one. Oh, I was going to fix the middle. That's okay. We'll do that in another session. Or I'll do it on my own. One or the other. All right, so we're just letting this dry. And then I will pull it and we'll see how it looks. I wonder if I should pull it on some black paper with some matte gel. Maybe we'll see how that looks. That might look really pretty, or it might not. I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, I'd put felt underneath, covered with baking paper. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, felt to kind of get that bouncy feeling. That's a great idea. That's good for stamping too. That's a good stamping trick. All right, it's got to dry and it's got these bits. So, darn. Why gotta be so? Why gotta be so? Oh, I didn't even use the string or anything. It's okay. Just be patient. Sorry, guys. Not like watching paint dry. It's just this little bit here. I wonder if I can get that up with this. This silly YouTuber, she goes live. We have to watch paint dry. It's all fascinating. Good. I hope you try it. You just got to experiment and play with stuff. I get a lot of bad pulls, but you can always print over them, so it's all good. Nope. I need a hand fan. Okay. All right. We're going to be okay. I think we're okay. Or it smears, one or the other. Okay. I'm going to move. All right, give me 1 second. I got to reset this, my book here. There we go. And we're using the matte medium again. And we're going to pull it with black paper. Hopefully it'll work. It'd be nice to end on a beautiful one, huh? Oh yeah, I did see somebody using a blow dryer. That's a good idea. Thank you. The suspense is killing me too. Thanks, Mick. All right, go make dinner. Hope it's yummy. Now I'm hungry. Oh wow, I got 20 minutes to eat my lunch. It's okay. It's all good. Ooh. All right, guys. That's the final print. I like it with the box. See, I love when it gets grungy like this. These are very translucent, but these would make really cool bits. If I like went over this with some white, it'd be very cool. I just made a stamp out of craft foam and cardboard. So that's how we got the leaves. All right, guys. I'm going to boogie. I'm going to go eat something. I'll be back here for my members. We'll cut these up into some ATCs and we'll draw on them. And if you want to do that with me, then join me for the 2 p.m. members only ad-free crafting. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's pretty, right? I think the bubbles are kind of cool, actually. All right. The next one I'll do on white paper, though. That would be fascinating to see. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye.